Hello everyone, I have another theory video. This one is about Lightyear. Most of the movie's decent. There's one thing that I think is universally hated about this movie, and that's Zurg. Because in this image, it just says everything. Looking at Buzz Lightyear's face, this is how everyone reacted when we found out that this was Zurg. This just shows everyone's confusion. That's it. That is everyone's reaction to this. So, now I'm gonna just spoil the movie if you haven't seen it. Watch it if you want to. I'm trying to redeem it. I'm gonna try to say the storyline that they can go from here that makes this better. Which is that he's not Zurg. That a little bit of a cop-out answer to explaining the Zurg situation. He is not Zurg, but he's taking on the Zurg mantle. Because we know that this is Zurg. This right here is Zurg. We're introduced to him, and he's Buzz Lightyear's father. This is outright mentioned in the original Toy Story movie. And so much so that this version of Buzz thought that this was his father, because Zurg is Buzz Lightyear's father. But he's not. And that's weird. It is really weird for this Zurg to be a different person and to say, no, I'm you from the future, but evil. But then for Buzz to mention him, for Buzz to mention that Zurg is his father. Why keep that part canon and this be a reverse on that? It doesn't make sense. So the only thing that could make sense is that this is Zurg. Well, Zurg. It's evil future Buzz. That's gonna be what I refer to this as, is evil future Buzz. Takes on the mantle of Zurg. And that this Zurg is the original Zurg. Lightyear canon. Okay, so yes, according to Looper, yes, they are canon. I think is Star Command canon? Here we go. This is actually what I was looking for. From Screen Rant, referring to both Lightyear and Star Command, which Star Command was an animated TV series that was Buzz Lightyear's origin. So now we have two different origin stories. And here's the interesting thing, they are both confirmed to be canon, which makes absolutely no sense. And the only way I could explain it is everything that happens in Star Command takes place before Lightyear. Because a lot of the things that happen in Star Command, they can just easily be written out in Lightyear. Like, Zurg, he's never given an identity in Star Command. So that's easy to say, oh, that's the other Zurg. That's the Zurg that's his father. And a lot of the characters, those could easily be written out too, because it could just be, oh, they became captains of their own thing and went to different planets, whatever. So, very easy for both of these things to be canon if Star Command takes place before the other. But I was trying to think of, okay, who is this? And I found out, there's this character. There's an evil Buzz that is Zurg in Star Command. And this is gonna sound like a cop-out thing, but I don't think that this is this character at all. I think that this is its own separate character. Because it just wouldn't make sense. And the only thing that I have to say about this is, like, maybe this is, like, what this character is supposed to be? But not really? Or this is what that character was based off of, but then they rewrote it? Because this isn't the same character. I mean, their goals are different. Evil Buzz here, he destroyed, like, all life practically. He just destroyed everything. This guy, evil because he wants to erase a timeline, doesn't really care about world domination, just like refusing to accept this guy's timeline. That's not the same motive, so I don't think they're the same character. But also, they could have very easily have given him facial hair. I feel like he was based off of that one, loosely. And also, this guy exists in an alternate dimension. I don't think this guy did that. He's from a different timeline, but I don't think he's from an alternate dimension, even though in some cases those can kind of be the same concept. I don't think that's what they're aiming for with this. I could be wrong, maybe he is supposed to be that character. If he is, I called it, kinda. If not, that's what I'm saying, is that it's another different Zurg character. So, it gets to the point where I'm just thinking, why? Why? And the main thing that I find interesting, I was saying that this guy, he wiped out all the life forms. This guy, he finds, like, Zurg's technology, and he just says, oh yeah, all the robots, they only know how to say Zurg, so yeah, I just went with it. It comes off as he's not really Zurg. Like, he just found the remains of Zurg's base, and the robots were there, and they were just programmed to say Zurg. Zurg, he has henchmen. Yeah, these guys. These guys are his henchmen. This is kind of a better quality image. He has henchmen. But the only thing that is found when this guy shows up is robots. Why? Why is there no Zurg? Why is there no henchman? Why is this guy gone? Why? And I just think, obvious answer is they're all dead. Between Star Command, this Zurg, and this guy, something happened to Zurg and his henchmen, and they all died. Now, it could have been Evil Buzz from the alternate dimension. That could be what they're going for. That's basically my theory, is that this Evil Buzz that presumably did kill all these life forms from his own dimension did the same in this reality. That's what I'm thinking. It's the only thing I could think of that makes sense. I don't think that this Zurg, and this Zurg are related in any way whatsoever, but I feel like Lightyear is basically teasing this guy as a villain that destroyed this guy, and he just stumbled along the way. Which, if that's the story, then it's a lot better than the one they made in this movie. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.